He's the undefeated WBA Featherweight World Champion, the Jamaican KO King, Nicholas Axeman Walters. The former flyweight, super flyweight, bantamweight, super bantamweight world champion, and now the reigning and defending WBA Super World Featherweight Champion, the Filipino Flash, Nonito.
Nonito Donaire entered the fight as a seasoned champion, carrying the pride of the Philippines and the respect of boxing fans worldwide.
Right hand by Donaire, and another left uppercut.
Oh.
And down goes Arce on a brilliant left hook.
Known for his blistering speed, sharp counterpunching, and explosive left hook, Donaire had built a legacy as one of the sport's most dynamic and dangerous fighters.
It's cold outside.
Nishioka down.
For Donaire, this fight wasn't just about defending a title. It was about defending a legacy, reminding the world that greatness doesn't fade easily.
What a loaded division this is.
Certainly is. Donaire versus Walters. Here's Lomachenko.
So supremacy in this division will really mean something for whichever fighter is able to carve it out, looking to counter.
Yeah, it's a very good slow start for both guys, but the thing you gotta like about Donaire is the experience in speaking.
Used to obliterate good fighters, but there's a sense about Walters that maybe he's something.
He has done a lot of learning on the job. He got a lot better in that fight he had against Vic Darchinian.
Watch your feet, guys, watch your feet.
Who was giving Nonito Donaire the devil of the time in Texas in the 9th round. He was trailing on 2 scorecards to Darchinian, and now Donaire goes down on what appeared as though... Yeah, just make the point very clearly here. It was not ruled a knockdown.
He thinks he has a hook that can hurt Donaire. And Donaire, of course, every time he's hit anyone cleanly with his left hook,
Leading, waiting to counter, forcing Walters to take the lead. But meanwhile, Walters has been landing some shots and is...
Walters in this round just now.
Both fighters trained by their fathers.
So move side to side, don't stand that rope, okay? Bust it in back.
Very good call by the referee. You see this left hook to the shoulders, followed by right hook to the shoulder. Did not make contact with Nonito's head, therefore was not a knockdown, clearly a slip.
So Raul Caiz Jr. on top of that one. CompuBox numbers in the first round. The pace was relatively slow.
Well, I think the punch has to be landed in a scoring area for it to be called a knockdown, Max, and the shoulder is not a scoring area.
In this stadium, he was the main event headline fighter those nights.
Power in boxing. Donaire's hook to the head is as good as any.
Donaire getting in a right hand to the chin, and we're so glad it does. What a couple of names those are.
Yes, it is. You see a guy, Nicholas Walters, who's young, but up and coming, trying his best to come out and compete with the more experience, because someone else was only about 15 at that time, I think.
Got it.
And Sanchez took that fight on short notice and wound up stopping Azuma Nelson in the 15th round.
These two guys are playing for keeps.
Hard body shot by Donaire. Walter says it was below the belt. Raul Caiz. Hard right hand by Walters. Body shots by Walters. Got in a right cross. Jab lands for Walters. Left hook for Walters and left hooks for Donaire. Second left hook hurt Walters.
Never hook with a hooker.
Yeah, you crazy? He hits hard, but that's it, right?
He's still a low blow.
Threw more, landed more, seemed to be getting the better of it. And then
I mean, you know, you do that to a guy, you have him drunk, walking around the ring drunk.
got him drunk at about the 256 mark, but it's good enough.
Good enough.
And now Donaire's on the hunt. He knows he can hurt Walters, and he's after him.
Good left hook
He's
again.
getting the better of him. He wants to go right back, but also that he still packs power, even at featherweight, even against a big...
And he hung that chin out there for Donaire.
Well, no, he didn't really hang it out. He just didn't realize the punching power, the true punching power of Donaire.
Stop, no punch,
He thought he could exchange to nullify the other guy's jab. It's not a knockout punch. If the other guy lands the jab, you're still in the fight. But you lose the battle of the hooks.
Donaire would have a real problem in front of him right now. See, that right hand is kind of a slapping right. It's not as straight as that left hand. Oh, uppercut.
That was a good right hand.
Good enough to knock Donaire down. That was not a slap that time.
That was not a slap, no way.
He brought it up and under a little bit and got it onto the chin of Donaire, and that is the first because he got Donaire to the canvas.
That jab setting everything up for Walters.
Good left hook by Donaire. Walters lands the right hand again.
And they're both going for broke.
What a firefight we're getting now.
I told you.
Just move. Don't get too close to Matt, John. Get your range. You're too close to Matt. Range ni mo. Okay? Ayaw kayong run.
You see, Donaire's hands were up right there, but the uppercut came right down the middle. He couldn't see it because, once again, you see him going. The right hand came from behind the left hand that's up. So the left hand blocks the vision, and the uppercut sneaks right up the middle.
29-27, Nicholas Walters.
Doesn't feel as though he's the lesser fighter in the fight. As Donaire can hurt him, he can hurt Donaire.
And by the way, Roy, it's abundantly clear to this
More
point.
busy.
Great point. In the last round,
Walters is definitely more confident because he sees blood on Donaire now, and he knows that Donaire is strictly trying to knock him out right now. So Donaire has to go back to his boxing
The more
game.
textbook fighter who has physical advantages. Donaire is suffering from this.
His right eye is cut and not getting any better. He's losing the jabbing contest to a longer fighter, and he's been knocked down for the first time in his career. He needs some drama.
Listen for that bell.
A bloodied Nonito Donaire goes back to his
winning the fight, except for that left hook at the end of the second round for Donaire. That said, took at the end of the second.
Well, right now he's not being a smart guy because he can't let Walters continue to attack him. Something, like I said earlier, to change the rhythm of this fight. Shoulder up with him, shoot a jab at him, do something to make him go backwards. If not, that's going to continue to happen. Free willingly without having to worry about a punch.
So what Donaire needs to do at some point is stand his ground.
What are you doing right now? What are you doing right now? The younger fighter's throwing body shots and head shots. The veteran is the one forgetting the head shot, forgetting the body shots.
Donaire speared Walters, spears him again with the right hand. Walters' left hook not as effective at close range like that. Quick left hook. So Nonito Donaire, so far, is giving Nicholas Walters a vacation to the body.
Good body shot there by Nonito. But you see Nicholas come right back with it.
Inside, Donaire at least has chances. When Walters keeps him at the end of that jab, there's not a lot Nonito
can do. He got so much experience in the fight against Victor Chilian until it's unreal.
Donaire's got to come up with a big hook here. Because Walters, whereas he was slapping with that right hand, Walters was earlier in the fight, he started throwing some good straight right hands against Donaire when Donaire's back was on the ropes.
Yes, he did. When he had it pinned against the ropes, he threw really good right hands. Now Donaire's other eye seems to be cut.
Wingspan. Because of the nature of his body, his belief in his punching power.
Donaire admitted to us yesterday that in the Darchinian fight, in between rounds, after Darchinian heard a fight, you wonder if he's going to confront that moment again.
That he wants to have a career that will go down in history. That he expects to go from here to 130 pounds and then 135. But all of that thinking could change if this continues to go.
Face up first is the guy that gets the advantage. He just caught Donaire first.
Another hard right hand by Walters. Donaire gets in a left hook. Walters with two more right hands, and Donaire is down again.
And I don't know if he'll get up this time, Jim. I don't think he will. I know he won't get up this time, Jim.
7, 8.
He won't get up this time.
He's up, but Raul Caiz is going to stop it. Nicholas Walters has seized Donaire's portion of the featherweight title.
And that could be the end.
In the featherweight division, in that loaded lineup of fighters we told you earlier, this man must be reckoned with.
And the X-Man threw a real X over the top. Those are the things that breaks older fighters down. But Donaire is constantly throwing at his head. He had just hit Donaire with a good body shot. Those body shots will affect you in the long run. And then it was all finished by that big overhand right on the temple.
Right on the temple.
That's for later.
I came out, he caught me a few shots in the early round also because you have power and you have speed. It was good, it was great to fight. Well, I enjoyed the fight. I enjoyed the fight, and I thank him also, thank Donaire also for giving me this opportunity of fighting one of the best and give me the opportunity so I can display my talent and HB onto the world.
And he is the super world champion of the WBA, the KO King from Jamaica, Nicholas X-Man